Hi, I'm Jamie and I'm a nurse consultant with National Care Advisors. So today we're continuing that summer series on transition planning. As a recap, transition planning happens when your child or your loved one is getting close to aging out of the public school system. And as we all know, the public school system offers lots of benefits. So what happens when your child doesn't qualify for those benefits anymore? That takes strategic planning and preparation. Transition planning can never occur too early, but depending on your state, you can expect to see this brought up in IEP meetings somewhere between age 14 to 16. Generally, a good rule of thumb is there are three main areas with transition planning, and that is living, which we talked about last week, education, and employment. Today, we're going to touch on employment. So while gainful employment is always the goal, the school team and you as the family will work together to put supports in place to support maximum independence. We're also always going to assess the income level and how that may impact current and future benefits. Some of those supports that you'll see be put in place are assessment of skills, job training, job coaches, adaptive equipment, assistive technology, all with that main goal of gainful employment or maximized independence. You should start to see referrals to vocational rehab or Department of Intellectual and Developmental Disabilities, and these individuals that represent those departments should be invited to the IEP meetings. Inviting these coordinators to the IEP meetings allows them to get to know the student and just overall makes that transition a little bit smoother when there's a familiar face. This employment plan will continue to balance an individual's ability level with their healthcare needs. So taking into consideration, can they be full-time workers or part-time workers, or do they need volunteer opportunities that they can do when they're feeling well? A benefit that you might hear mentioned around this time is the Ticket to Work program through the Social Security Administration. This is a program for ages 18 to 64 that allows individuals to stay in or trial the workforce without losing their disability benefits. There's other supports in place through Ticket to Work, such as counselors and other good benefits there too. So our education consultants can come alongside of you and your IEP team in that transition planning and help to start to set up these goals and make sure the correct supports are in place to meet those goals. If you have any questions about our education consultants or any of National Care Advisors' other services, we hope you reach out. And we'll see you in 2 weeks when we talk about the final part of that transition plan, which is education.